Yo, yeah, for my freedom. You say you ride for me. For your freedom, nigga, you lied to me. Freedom, I'm just enjoying my freedom. I just enjoy my freedom. They say we let nigga wait up. With me, nigga, I'm risking it all. I've been through it all. I'm ready for war. I be in the east, I be in the veil, I be in the heights, I be in the floors, I'm getting through walls, open the doors. I got the sauce, I look like a boss. It's looking false, niggas is frauds, you niggas is lost. I'm ripping the Porsche. Freedom, you said you ride, but nigga you lied. I'm cutting all ties, blood in my eyes, gun in my side, demons inside, smoking I'm high, look to the sky, talking to God, look at my heart, look at my mind. So many bars I've been leading the blind. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Life is different, people that love you are mainly the ones that you got around. And I'm getting money, so sorry if I talk like a god lie. Man, this summer was cold till I got it hot. And you see me, I'm smoking that lottie-lie. This ain't none of that shit everybody got. Send a shooter, a text, everybody dies. For my freedom, you say you ride for me. For your freedom, nigga, you lied to me. Freedom, I'm just enjoying my freedom. I'm just enjoying my freedom. They say we let nigga wait up. Come with me, nigga, I'm risking it all. I've been through it all, I'm ready for war. I be in the east, I be in the veil, I be in the heights, I be in the floors, I'm getting through walls, open the doors. I got the sauce, I look like a boss. It's looking false, niggas is frauds, you niggas is lost. I'm ripping the Porsche. Freedom, got family that make it. Freedom, kicking the door, we gonna take it. Is you ready to die? Are you ready to ride? See the pain all in your eyes. Did enough, now let's ride. Freedom, they can't stop me. Freedom, something like Rocky. Always there for the one, rather chase my ones. Please don't hate on son, I'm just trying to get shit done. Too many tears I hold inside. I don't want mama to cry while we all have to die. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to live my life. Yeah. Trying to get, trying to win. Oh, we gon' steal. Oh, we can't stop. Oh, we gon' get it in. Oh, we ain't gon' stop. We ain't gon' get it in. Oh, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' get it in. Yeah, for my freedom, you say you ride for me. For your freedom, nigga, you lied to me. Freedom, I'm just enjoying my freedom. I'm just enjoying my freedom. They say we lay nigga wait up. Come with me, nigga, I'm risking it all. I've been through it all, I'm ready for war. I be in the east, I be in the veil, I be in the heights, I be in the floors, I'm getting through walls, open the doors. I got the sauce, I look like a boss. It's looking false, niggas is frauds, you niggas is lost. I'm ripping the Porsche. Freedom.
Cheer, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Words with Pooday and
Plaga. Sometimes you
Blaka
and you
Blaka
and you
Blaka.
And tonight we got special guests in the building.
Who we got?
Who we got? Shout yourself out. You heard?
in the building? Yo,
We got special guests in the building.
Yo, it's your
Yo.
boy Straight Disrespect in the building, man.
Straight
Crown Heights,
disrespect.
Brooklyn.
SDP? Can we do that?
SDP? Or
Straight disrespect. Like, I don't
Honestly,
know.
that's a little different right there. I like that. That's kind
Can
of
we
cool.
do that?
SDP.
Facts.
Straight disrespect.
Right.
Straight disrespect. Out of Crown Heights.
Yeah.
Out of Crown Heights.
That's what's
a
up.
fact.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Right, you already know. Hardy Boy, straight out of Brownsville, H-Rock,
Beville.
/ what? R&B, what?
Slash
Funerals, what? I do it all, man.
You do everything?
God
He
gave me this
said,
talent.
yo,
I
he
do
went,
it.
yo, hold on. Hold
Slash
on. ladies and
funeral.
gentlemen.
He went to
He went
funerals.
from R&B to funerals. That's how you know,
sorry,
like, he's from
man.
Brownsville.
That's how you know
That's how you know he's from Brownsville.
I'm sorry, listen,
he went
man.
from R&B
Even 100, man.
to funerals. Real quick, like a snap. Like a snap.
Shout out all my niggas in Brownsville.
That's what's up. So we got
Shout out all my
Disrespect,
niggas
we
in
got
Crown
Hardy.
Heights.
From the Ville, you already know what it is, man.
Right, we here.
That's what it is. So, so the joint that we just heard, that's off your new project. What's going on with that? What's the name of that?
The name of the record is called Freedom. So honestly, that's like one of the first records we ever came together with and did. And that shit, honestly, bro, that shit is just like that should just make your hair stand every time, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit is
I like that
crazy.
joint.
Freedom.
That joint is hard.
Appreciate
It's
you,
a
bro.
perfect timing too.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a
Perfect timing for that.
I
joint,
mean,
too,
you know,
yeah.
one thing about a song like that, it's almost like Akon. I can't put it there, but it's almost like Akon with "I'm Locked Up." It's something
That's the
that
vibe you got?
It's because it's something that you could always resonate with. Freedom,
That's a fact.
Yeah,
especially if you're a minority.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So when I hear it, it's just like, I automatically feel that.
That's why I
Like,
said definitely right
freedom,
now.
like, because
Perfect.
you know we've been
Automatic
through some
connection,
shit. So
the
you
energy and
know
everything that's on
how I
it,
feel.
too.
So
That's a
y'all
fact.
did a good job. Y'all did a good job on
Good
that.
job.
Appreciate you on that.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate
Good
you.
job
job
on
on
that.
that.
Good job on that. So all right, introduce yourself to the people real quick before we start getting into everything. Go ahead.
Hardy Boy, once again, Hardy Boy,
Yeah.
Brownsville, R&B.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, whatever else, whatever the music give me, that's what I'm gonna bring.
And where they
to it.
find you? Where they find you? Just tell them real quick so we can get into
Hardy
that
Boy
and get on.
_ 81 on Instagram. Hardy Boy on YouTube.
Yeah, as far as me, so as an artist, I go by Straight Disrespect. I'm trying to transition over a little something and like add another name to it. So I'm trying to go with Hollywood Hoso as well. But if you look me up, you know, you can look up Straight Disrespect. You're gonna see a whole bunch of music. I'm on I'm basically on all platforms. Not every single platform, but most. I'm on most platforms on like all the basic stuff, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Like,
Well, you're on the platform.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up.
You're on the
Yeah, I
platform.
see you got some.
Yeah, I mean
joints
the
out.
basics is the
I
majors
definitely took a
basically
look at
right
it.
now.
technically,
The
yeah.
basics is the majors right now because they got the shit cornered.
Right.
So you already know what it is. So that's
Everything
what's
is
up.
digital, so
Straight
that all
Disrespect.
counts.
That's where they can find you
Yeah.
at.
That's a fact.
So what that was the first song that made y'all come together.
Well, nah. We
What the
was
first
already
song y'all
working.
collaborated on?
I'm gonna tell the math on the song. We had some songs that we already did already, and we had went to the studio to go lay the other songs that we had down already, and for some reason them songs wasn't ready. We went there. He was like, "Oh, they not ready," because he couldn't get them over to the studio that we was at, and we came up with this beat while we was there. And me, I was like, "Bro, I'm R&B. He's rapper.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I need some time to work on it. The beat is hard. I don't want to just come sounding, stupid on the shit. Believe it or not, we made that song that same day.
Right.
We were supposed to have been doing something else. We were supposed to have been mastering other songs. We came up with that song right there. And we did that one before the ones that we were supposed to do.
Y'all felt it.
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah, it be like that.
But-
Sometimes it be the vibe.
Thanks to the homie, he brung me out though. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know the bro. You feel what I'm saying? I've been chilling though. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I'm from Brownsville. I can't. You singing and all that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm grinding, I'm grind mode and all that too. Whatever the case may be.
Right, because
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
no,
Get me
I'm,
fucked up.
you know what's so crazy? Nah, I'm happy you said that because because I know you, and like your potential is crazy. Your potential is crazy,
Thanks, bro.
and it's just like I feel me personally. I just feel like something was just holding you back from really allowing you to unleash
fact.
your full potential.
That's a fact.
Like,
It is.
Like I think that you feel that if you do that, individuals will think that you soft because you sing and this that. Nah. I think that you have to look within oneself.
It's not that. It's a whole lot of things that come with it though, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's
I don't
hard
wanna
to explain.
speculate.
Like right
Right.
now,
Honestly,
even with
right
the
now,
question, it's
man.
like so many things could just hit your mind. Like, yeah, I want to sing. I got a family. I got to work in them. I want to do this singing shit bad though. This is what really keeps me happy, and I really found this shit out this year. Like, yo, you know what? This is what really keeps me happy.
Right.
What's up?
I think.
what's up.
Listen. Because look, you saying Brownsville, and everyone watching, and everyone knows, or those that don't know, Brownsville is one of the lethalest places in Brooklyn that you can reside in.
It's probably the most dangerous.
That's gladiators. That's gladiator school right there.
It's been like that.
Like,
It's been like that, yeah.
It's been like that for years.
I went to school
Constantly.
I ain't
It's
gonna-
gladiator school. You will be tested. If you live in Brownsville, you will be tested.
That's
You understand what I'm saying? So, y'all might not understand where he's coming from, but that's how it is. Just to give y'all a sense of how Brownsville is.
And truthfully, yo,
feel me?
I definitely understand that, and I understand the environment and what it takes to, strive and persevere.
It's
in the
hard.
environment.
It's hard.
right? So I see you working. You know how I do. We've been on the music shit, so I've been fucking with
Right,
the nigga on
right,
the music
right. You
shit.
on my
so,
video.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
I'm like, I see him working.
Yes.
So I see you shaking it off.
Yeah, cause
You feel me? I see you shake. As far as what he's talking about,
That's
I
what I'm
see
saying.
him
I want him to
shaking
get- I
it
want
off.
him to
'cause
get to that
I'm like,
point.
you've been
But-
supposed to bust.
For those, but I wanted you to, because you from Brownsville and you from a hard place, and for the youngins that's out there, right? And you like, he's a gangster. He's certified. He's good. He's good everywhere he go. He's good. You feel me?
But he also
so
handles
if he
his business,
sings,
though.
hold on. So if your talent is singing and not rapping, it's okay to sing. That's all I want to tell my youngins out there that want to do it, that might be in the hood, that don't want to use auto
I don't
tunes,
see a lot of
that go
singers right
hard,
now.
right?
They singing,
right,
rapping,
because
but
because
more singing.
yeah,
though,
because
I don't
guess
see
what,
that.
you could rap
Everybody-
because
but be honest though,
they rap and
everybody's singing.
harmonize. No, they rap and
Rappers is singing.
harmonize.
The rappers is singing.
They rap and
But
harmonize.
Singing,
But believe it or not, I've been
is
doing the
different.
rap and harmonize.
Ain't no
But-
those notes,
right.
whole different story.
It's a whole different. Yeah, they
Right.
rap and sing. It's different when you can hit the notes. Actually, when you actually can sing live and somebody appreciates your shit live when you perform, then you can sing.
yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
motherfuckers think they can sing.
I
with the
respect
rap
live
shit,
singing,
which is
man.
cool. I respect
I
the
mean, live
melodies, the
singing is
harmonies,
big.
and all that.
I respect it a
sing
lot.
shit live.
I
But that
respect it
live
overall.
shit hit different.
Live singing is
The live
overall.
shit hit different. You feel me?
Right.
So coming where you come from and just getting your shit off, it feels good.
Nah, but believe it or not, man, the funerals that I did and stuff like that,
Right.
I didn't have the heart to do it, but I still did it because I came from there. I've been shot 5 times. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, people's always like, "Yo, you need to express, let your stuff." It was something that they seen in me that I didn't even see in myself.
Right.
Believe it or not, what you seeing right now is not me. I don't know this person.
Yeah, you don't know.
So
That's
I
you.
understand what other artists be like, "Yo, they name their names, other names and shit like that."
When they become someone else.
They somebody
like
else.
Like Beyonce with Sasha Fierce.
Right.
You understand
That's your
it?
alter ego.
Nah, but do you understand that?
So I had to put myself into that person. You feel what I'm saying?
But music is
Right?
that. Music
Right?
is an expression.
So do you feel
are
do you
a
feel
character
that so
when
do you feel
present your
that
music. You do create a character when you present your music. That's what it is.
so let me
It's
ask
an
you.
art.
So let me ask you. Yeah, but art is close to real life for certain individuals. That's what separates the fakes from the phonies. Y'all agree?
Definitely agree.
Right?
100%.
Because I could watch his whole life and rap about it and been in my crib, in my room,
Writing that shit.
living a good life the whole time. But that's my boy. And he been living a rough life the whole time, and I know his struggle, but I rap about it, and I get millions off of it.
Let me break this down to you.
Because it's a character.
let me say
Yeah,
something.
but
You could create that. You could, and with a character, we gonna do it like this. It's like acting.
that
When Denzel do his acting thing, or your favorite actor does the acting thing, when they go on them roles, when they walk off that
The set.
the set, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You
but
follow me? It's
but
the
you know-
same
but
shit
you
with
know-
music.
But you know what? It's the same thing.
It's the
with
same
real-
shit with
But you know
music.
what? No, you know what I heard? It's not even the same
shit
thing
with
with
music.
music, and I'm gonna let y'all.
Because a lot of these guys are characters. They're
the
not
same thing.
really.
Listen, it's
you
not
know-
even the same thing with music. It's the
Yeah,
same
it's the
thing
same
with real
thing.
life.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with real life. You feel me? I was watching a movie the other night, and in the movie he was like, yeah, man, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it, bro." And he was like, "Yeah, man, you already know we gotta fake it till we make it." You know what I'm saying?
How
And
many
I was
people
like-
live by that though?
And exactly, that's the point I'm getting to.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
fact.
So
It's a fact.
it's always a fantasy life. You never know what an individual it's just like when your favorite artists get called out, and you like, oh, word, he was a bitch ass nigga in his hood. I ain't know that. I've been fucking with this nigga for 4 years. He's a bitch ass nigga in his hood. Niggas that exposed him. They got videos of him getting knocked out and all that.
He made you believe that fucking character, just like that actor
That's
that
what
made you feel so
yeah.
good. Like, yo, that was like niggas thought Old Dog was a real nigga. Thought Doughboy was real. There are Doughboys and there are Old Dogs
That's a fact.
per se, but those are characters.
That's a fact. Those are characters that was depicted.
Those are characters.
That was but
There
those
are
characters.
those characters in real life. I know a couple of those.
But
guys.
guess what though? But exactly what he's saying is correct.
Yeah.
All those characters was depicted from real life individuals because those are those type of individuals. There were Debos in the hood. That's why Friday and Debo and niggas love Debo so much. Rest in peace. Because guess what?
They can relate.
They can relate.
Like, yo,
If you was in the hood and you grew up, there always was a Debo in the hood. Every hood had a Debo. Period. And all Debos ain't look the same. All Debos ain't was Muscle Brown. They all would have a nigga 4-5 that'll splatter everything and the whole hood know it. So he's Debo.
So look, we
You
don't
feel
want
me?
let's
Let's get back into
these guys real quick. As far as music goes right now, anybody inspire y'all guys? Anybody y'all listen to? Anything inspire y'all right now? As far as what's going on in music right now, the state of music 2021 right now.
Right now,
where we stand. Y'all got any favorites? Anybody y'all fuck with anybody?
Believe it or not, I listen to everybody, see what they talking about.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And I look up to Jay and Biggie Smalls to this day, man. They inspired me to get this paper and keep this bread going. And
Let homie answer.
you feel me saying?
Let homie answer that too.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm mixy. I like a little bit of everybody music, as long as the record is together. You know, like it sounds like something is put together properly. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay,
I could rock with that. But like as far as a artist that I really rock with,
Seiko, what up?
I fuck with dudes like
Drake.
Of course, you know, some Hove, Pac, some Biggie, Jada, Fab, a little bit of everybody. But one of the dudes that's like really got it under control, I'll give it to Drake. You know, that's one of them. Yeah, that's
so
one
out of
dude.
the new
I hear
generation,
Drake,
you
I'm
fuck
like,
with Drake.
Yeah, I fuck with Drake.
And that's what, before you go, out of the new generation, because you name
I don't know generation.
Yeah, out of the new generation, because he named his new generation artist. You.
I'm an R&B dude, man. So
it could be R&B, bro.
Yeah, it could be R&B.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Listen,
the
first
vibe.
and foremost,
yeah.
Listen, for all the females that's watching, because we have female watchers, R&B don't make you soft. A lot of females love R&B.
Bro,
and listen, listen. No, hold on. Let me explain this. Let me explain this. Let me just explain this because I don't want you to keep saying, because listen. First and foremost, we know Hardy is G'd up. Let's get that out the way.
Shoot the one with anybody.
All right, let's get that out the way.
I shoot the one, man.
Don't think that's sweet about my nigga because he hit them notes.
Listen,
Viral. Don't go viral. You hear?
Listen, when you've been around the individual a certain amount of times, listen, it's my job to always know who I'm around. So to say what I'm saying now,
right.
I know that's why I'm saying to him, it's okay. You good. You feel me? Because I know he ready to stuff anything, go do whatever. But you do whatever for whatever. You feel me?
I be ready to hit a note too, but it be too many niggas around. Like, man, I ain't shit.
Right.
Nobody around.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. And you see, and
So
that,
on
and
that
that's
note,
what I was saying
Let me say
before.
something. It's Sake scene right now. Seiko, you see this right now, right? God bless the dead. The nigga Sake brung me through Suffalo. And this was before Rock and Rock had blew up. Matter of fact, they was blown up already. Buckshot and all them, they was blown up already. And the nigga Sake brought me to Suffalo, bro. It's like 30 niggas in front of Suffalo buildings, bro. It's hard, he saying, no.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm not either. Look, and Plaga, I wish I could motherfucker. That nigga's lucky. If I could say,
Hold on.
I had time to get on. I had the voice.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
Niggas ain't it ain't lose 10 bitches about that.
hold on. So let me ask you something. So let me ask you something. So you looked around and you was like, hold on. He brought me the Cephalo.
It was the whole boot camp clique over there, boys, in the logo.
Right.
Wow.
And you know what they know for, right?
And this nigga said, Hardy, sing.
No.
It's not happening. I feel you. It's not going down.
I feel you.
Well,
Sheik, what's up, Sheik?
Well, you see, it's that type of shit. Let me ask you, what made you started rapping and just getting into the music?
That's a good question. So honestly, with the rapping thing, like, you know, as kids growing up, chilling with the homeboys.
Who was your favorite artist?
Oh, who was my favorite artist back then? Jada. I could definitely say Jada. I was rocking with Jada.
All right, so get back to the
Fab,
question.
DMX.
I just want to know that.
So yeah, as I was, you know, growing up, kicking it with the homeboys, smoking, you know, everybody thought they could freestyle. So, you know, I was probably one of the most trashiest artists out of everybody. I used to be spitting my little shit.
hot trash?
Yeah, I was one of the ones that when you start rapping, everybody's like, oh, here we go, man. I was one of those, you know what I mean?
You was one of those?
Yeah, I was definitely one of those.
Niggas was like, oh my God.
Yeah, like, I tired of it. I'm like, nah, I gotta get this together, man. You know what I mean? So one day to another, I just started writing. And when I started writing, I just seen like a whole different platform in front of my face, you know? So I'm like, oh, this is fire. You know, I could actually put this together little by little.
Right.
So I start putting beats on, and I'm, you know, listening to the beat. I would write. I probably wrote for like maybe 3 years, 4 years straight. I ended up losing my lyrics. I went to prison, came out. I wasn't even focused on it no more. I was like, man, I never even been to the studio. Like I was just, you know, just writing.
Right.
And then one day to another, I'm like, you know what, let me go record. And I wasn't really making records. Like what I would do is I would get on, I would find a beat. If the beat is 4 minutes long, I would literally rap on the beat for a whole 4 minutes. Like as soon as it started, I was just, right there all the way to the end of it. No hook, no nothing, just strictly rapping. And, you know, I was going to the studio doing that, but I didn't really know the concept of, you know, wasn't really happening around, format about music. I didn't really, I thought I was making records and I should be on the radio. You know, that's what I was just thinking.
Right.
So, you know, I was just, you know, doing that, and it wasn't really working out, but it was coming together, and I could hear the progression in it little by little. Then I would stop going to the studio, then I would start going back to the studio. Then I came across a couple of dudes that we grew up together. We basically started going to the studio like every single day, making a whole bunch of songs. Then I started catching on, like, oh, we got to make a hook. Then we got to talk on a verse about the hook. Oh, okay. Kept doing it. Next thing you know, I got better with it, you know. I started making my own songs and just writing them out. I still got a bunch of records that I wrote and I didn't even get to record. I just, you know, just kept writing. I'm a heavy writer. I try to write every single day as much as I could.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, writing is very important. I think that as an artist, writing, if you are a writer, because a lot of artists, first and foremost, if you're an artist, don't mean that you have to be a writer. But if you are a writer and you're an artist, you're exceptional. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can write for other people and still get money. Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Right.
So like how he said, he writes every day.
And
he's at it every
even
day.
if it ain't nothing that I'm going to record, I still just write.
Right.
You know, and I might come back to it 4 or 5 months
a
later.
piece
Like,
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, I always commend rappers and individuals that come from that type of situation where they're like, yo, I don't know the hook, I don't know this, I don't know that, I'm just writing, I'm just doing this. And he felt that he was the man.
Let me.
He felt that he was the man. He was like, yo, I felt that I should be on.
Definitely.
And he didn't even know how to listen. But listen,
You should feel like
self-knowledge, no, but look, self-knowledge,
when
though,
building your
he's
craft,
like, yo,
though, for sure.
I felt that I should be on, but in hindsight, I didn't even know how to make a hook. You see what I'm saying?
That's 100%
So
fact.
he that's the thing. Sometimes when you talented, you can block your blessings if you're not willing to listen and take knowledge.
You have to be able to take.
You feel what I'm saying? So him
constructive
speaking,
criticism.
I can see that
right
A lot of
he was very
artists are very sensitive.
self-conscious of what was going on and what he needed to do.
But if you don't
to get
like
better.
your own shit, that's what I always say. If you're an artist, right, and you spit your shit to yourself and you don't feel it, the people most likely ain't gonna feel it.
That's a fact.
So always think about that when, as a writer. If you don't feel the energy in your own shit, most likely the people ain't gonna feel it. Cause nowadays we in a world full of yes men and everybody co-sign everything. It's a difference between talent and people that's just artists. Cause that's a difference. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can say you're an artist. Somebody paint your shit, put your shit together, and make you. Yeah, you're an artist, but you know, where's your talent really? Yeah, your talent is coming from a whole different. There's no buts in that.
No. There's
no buts.
No, not that. No, say what you're saying.
Yeah, there's no buts as far as that. No. You're an artist, but that doesn't mean you're talented.
So I have a but.
Doesn't mean you're talented. Mm-hmm. As a writer, I'm going back to what you were saying. As him being a writer who write, a lot of people.
That's good. That's
write.
He's
don't come up with their own content. Yeah. Don't come up with their own concept.
What you want to say, Hardy? Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Something to say.
So,
go ahead. You got the floor.
I haven't been knowing Ho for a long time, but the time that I know him, it's feel like it been for forever, right? Mm-hmm. So son just taught me.
I got good energy together.
I learned something from him on the writing side, on my R&B side, because I was writing my words out in paragraphs, my songs out in paragraphs. So when I go to the studio, I'm just reading and singing this paragraph. So the breathing, I always want to lock down my breathing. So when I'm singing a song, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Someone's like, Hardy, listen, this is how you write it. When I breathe, I go to the next sentence now.
Right.
Breathe. So now I'm making songs like every other day now. Choruses.
Right.
This nigga talking.
Because he told you the format.
I'm damn near how old? You know what I'm saying?
He told you the format.
I'm still learning.
Right. You can always.
That's constantly because he's writing and learning
but you
the
never
format
too old to learn.
I had to get there myself, so I understand.
So I'm writing crazy now. Like, I was writing, but it was just like a blockage.
Yeah, listen, man. When you get with someone that unclogs your blockage and unlocks your potential, is wonderful.
That's when y'all called me up to the radio. You feel me saying, bro, Hardy, yo, I need you to come up. I need my bro to come up.
Nah, that's a super fact. That's a super fact.
My bro had to pull up with me. My bro got to pull up with me.
Nah, that's a super fact.
That got me focused right now.
I mean, that's love. And that's love and that's respect. You feel me? And that's how you should do it. That's how you should do it.
I did that with everybody, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's
get money with everybody, man.
I mean, no, not even that.
Did that with everybody. I appreciate the next level now.
I appreciate the fact that you gave him the credit and his flowers while he's here right now.
Fact.
That he basically taught you the format on how you gonna do what you need to do.
Right, that's a fact.
To win.
That's why here with me.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because you might have people in your life that don't want the best for you.
I ain't gonna talk about this dude, but we got a homeboy. I got a homeboy that's been holding me down and been following my music and all that, been holding us down. We brought him to the studio with us. You feel what I'm saying? We had him crying. And then we're not gonna say his name, but
he was like, give him a shout out.
He was like, Hardy, like, damn, it took this long.
Yeah, but you know,
he was in there working like, wow, on that mic, like, we gonna tear this motherfucker up.
But you know what that mean, though?
And he seen the energy, bro.
If he was crying, you know what that mean? That mean he believed in you a long time ago.
Nah, he definitely
before you did.
He definitely do though. He knew what I'm talking about.
Before you did. That's what that mean.
I ain't gonna blow him up. He know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So.
On that note, just don't stop what y'all doing, man. I see y'all grinding. I see the work ethic.
Right.
You know, don't stop.
So y'all gonna do it together? Cause y'all definitely sound good together.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
What y'all gonna do? Hold on. First and foremost, y'all sound good together.
Yeah.
And that track y'all got right now, what's the name of the track y'all got right now?
Freedom.
Freedom.
We got a couple of them.
Say it again. Wait, hold on. What's the
so y'all got something
Freedom,
believe it or not, we've been trying to come up with a name, trying to find a name for us, cause we was like, you know what, we might as well just put this thing up together, bro.
They got something for me in the middle.
My man came up with some shit called DUR, D-U-R. I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Right?
Yeah. Some shit. It was nice. It was alright. You feel what I'm saying?
Because y'all sound good together. So
I've been getting out a lot.
Good little vibe.
So
good little vibe.
Now that y'all got y'all vibe together, do y'all think that y'all could get it together and just do it together?
Shit, if somebody get us a name or something, get us a name or something. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
that's run with that shit.
That's what
man.
I'm looking to do. You know what I mean? I'm looking to work with my boy. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna drop an album, mixtape, LP. I want all that.
Right. Yeah, now y'all should do that. Definitely should do that. We definitely salute that. We're definitely co-signing. Definitely get y'all.
Okay, hold on.
When y'all do
right now, Chubb. Hold on. This is what we do.
What we gonna do?
Y'all got something for us right now?
Yeah. What y'all want?
Right now?
What,
give us whatever y'all want.
You got something
right now.
Exclusive.
Come with me.
Give us whatever y'all want right now.
Give us something exclusive right now.
Right now. Right now. Whatever y'all want.
Whenever you want to drop for the people.
It's y'all show right now.
Usually,
It's y'all show right now for the next 5 minutes. It's y'all show.
Yeah.
Do what y'all want to do right now for the next 5
Drop
minutes.
something for the people.
Drop something for the people. Drop something for the people. This is what we do. You never know what you're going to get with words with Pooday and Plaga. Hand.
Straight disrespect, man. These niggas know what's up, yo.
Let me run that back from the top.
For the top.
IG. Hey, we here live.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Sheikah. Shout out to everybody that's shouting us out.
Hey, Bo, you ready?
Say what up? I see you.
You ready for Mafia? Shout out to all y'all that supported.
You're the one I wanna spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in. You're the only one I spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in.
I'm the one she said she wanna die with. She the only one that I was blind with. I'm a driver nuts without a license. I'm so glad we met cause I've been pricing. Baby, take the wheel and be my chauffeur. She like when I fuck her and I choke her. Diamonds on my wrist and on my choker. She gon' suck it up until it's soaked up. Everything is kosher. Everything that happened was supposed to. We been getting closer. She like when I'm closer. She know I'm a gangster. She gon' keep the toaster. We been taking selfies just so she could post up. Yeah, fuck with me, baby. I'll keep it real. I'll change your life, girl. I'll make you feel things that you never thought that you could feel. Things that you never thought that you could feel.
You're the one I wanna spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in. You're the only one I spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in. I like it cause it give me motivation. I know this love is real, no faking. And when I call, no hesitation. Pull up shorty, you know that I be waiting. Looking for something real, small sex appeal, yeah. Looking for something real, small sex appeal, yeah. She love it when it go, yeah. She tastes so good, my tongue go low. When you know drugs, but it feel like ecstasy. I want you to me. Baby, can you keep it real? Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna chill? Do you wanna stay? Do you wanna go? Please don't let me go. You're the one I wanna spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in. You're the only one I spend my time with. Wake up in the morning, who I grind with. If you gotta cry, who you cry with. Your love is like a pool, I'm about to dive in. I'm about to dive in.
Yo.
Chill. We
That
back.
joint was fire.
We back.
What's the name of that joint, man?
We back. Chit. We back.
What's the name of that? I like that.
Damn, we like, what's the name of that joint, right?
What's the name of that joint,
We
man?
be making so many fucking songs. We don't know what's the name of our songs, huh?
It's one son.
Son.
That's
Wow.
exclusive. That's so exclusive.
This is the that's like the latest, right? We just recorded that probably like 4 or 5 days ago.
4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all ain't
Oh,
even
so that's
dropped
hot.
that yet.
Oh, only one.
That's out of the presses?
only one. That's the name
Only
of it.
one.
Only
Okay.
one.
Oh, okay.
Look forward to that joint, y'all.
Sorry, guys. We've been working so much. We got a lot of music, man.
For all the people that's tuned in
Listen,
live, that's exclusive.
That's a good problem to have. When you've been working so much, where you like, what's the name of this joint? Because we've been working so much. So that's a good thing.
That joint hard too.
My mic on though, right?
Yeah, you on?
All right, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, you on?
Yeah, you good.
I was supposed to get a car, but I invested into this music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I really did.
Car coming.
Yeah,
Car coming.
But you, as
Cuz, car coming. Don't
Yeah, that's a
worry
fact.
about
Nah, we
it.
don't feel bad
We
about
tryna
it.
pull out Hellcats this
That's
summer.
like,
you know what I mean?
car
We trying to
coming.
back out Hellcats.
Yeah, don't even worry about that.
I'm
cuz.
everywhere though. Like I'm everywhere though.
Yeah, you
Don't get it
everywhere.
fucked
I
up,
mean,
man.
listen.
Don't feel bad about investing in your
Car
craft.
coming. Yo, listen. If you believe in yourself, you invest in yourself.
Yeah,
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
because nobody gonna invest in you.
If you
better
want
than
people
you.
to invest in you, how you not gonna invest in yourself?
That's a fact.
No,
You feel me?
how many hours y'all got left on this?
So,
situation? How many-
nah, we good.
time-
What's
what
up,
time we
man?
got?
What's up, man? Listen, man. So look.
Let's get into this. Let's get into them joints for them. We got something for y'all. Real segment, real quick.
Listen,
we got
man.
some questions, real quick.
I got
You know what I mean?
a little two questions for you.
And it's
I got a little
basically you fill in
suggestions
the
for you.
blanks.
And it's fill in the blanks.
Fill in the
You feel me?
blanks.
So,
One word answer. Fill in the blanks.
you ready?
Gotcha.
Whatever come to mind.
All right,
Let them talk to them.
Who's your favorite artist?
I'm probably gonna go with Drake.
Drake.
Jay.
Drake.
Jay-Z.
Jay.
Jay-Z.
Next one.
Okay. What you do in your off time?
I work and record. Work.
Work.
Work and record. Next one.
All right. Hold on. Not you. What's your Fridays like?
Lit.
What's your Fridays like?
Movie. Viral.
You already know.
You already know what the weekend's looking like over there. Next one. You got one more for?
Yeah. I got some more for them.
Got some more for?
All right, let me ask you. When you hear George Floyd, what you think?
George Floyd.
Yeah.
Fill in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks. What you hear?
Deep. My shit's
Yeah.
long, man. Let me go first.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, go ahead. You go first.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, that whole George Floyd situation, I literally seen that shit live. Before it even popped, before it blew, I literally watched it. One of the people that was there was on live, and I was watching that shit. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, "This is crazy." That shit was like literally, it was bothering my heart.
Wow.
The cops sitting there for like 10 minutes, just.
So you
just
seen when it
dragging.
was
I seen that
actually
shit
going
live,
down
yeah,
live,
bro. And then when
real
that shit hit
time.
the news and the media, YouTube, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, that shit was real. That shit, yeah, I seen that shit live, bro. That shit.
Right.
Hardy.
That was real though. That was
George
real. I ain't
Floyd.
met nobody who seen it live.
When the
it was
George
going
Floyd
down.
thing happened, I already knew what was going to happen in my hood. Like everybody was going to act like they was going to stop the violence which was happening in our own hood. You feel what I'm saying? The folks, the Crips, the Bloods, they united the flags, and I was like, I felt good. Like, oh, all right, we about to have a change.
We about to change something.
And me, I see the bigger picture. Like we could have, with all this bull crap that's going on, I ain't even gonna talk about it. We all know what's going on with these little young dudes right now, with this music and all that right now. It's crazy. It's out of hand.
Yeah, it's out
You
of
feel what I'm
hand.
saying? It's way out of hand, bro.
Yeah, it's way
so
out of
the
hand.
George Floyd, when I drink about George Floyd, I think way past that.
Right.
It's deeper than that. Yeah. It's
So
gonna
what
start
you
from
saying?
us, though.
What you
feel
saying? What you saying is you had a lot of George Floyds in your hood before.
Yeah,
they
that
got-
George Floyd thing been happening, bro. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Been
I hear you.
happening.
Like,
He's
And then it
absolutely
takes for
correct.
every.
Nah,
It takes
this is Spain.
from what I see it. Every black guy that die or a cop do it. You don't see no dudes riding out on the police. I'm not trying to send no hit out on the police though, but we ride on each other quicker than we quicker to ride on the real enemy though. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right.
I don't know. I ain't trying to sit here and start a
Right.
revolution.
All right.
Let's
Good
not
answer.
start it,
All right,
nigga, you
let's
feel
go
what
to the
I'm
next
saying?
question. Next question is, all right, what you think about legacy? What comes to mind?
So like as far as legacy, man, I want to leave something behind. Like put it like this, man. I want my kids to introduce me when I'm not here to people. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is my dad right here, man. And I want people to be like,
Right. That's big.
That's
big. Now
dad?
that
So,
is.
yeah, I'm trying to make it different. Yeah.
Like we going to grandpa's gravesite. Like
exactly.
I'm with
this is
I'm
big.
with
I feel
I'm
you.
with them.
Like that's big. That's
I'm definitely with the homie
That's
on
big.
that.
That's big.
Yeah, I definitely.
What you
want my
feel
shit
about
like that,
legacy?
too.
Legacy, deep question, bro.
Legacy.
Go ahead.
Your
You
legacy,
explain it.
Hardy.
You got a little time to explain it. Go ahead.
growing brothers, Brownsville. I just try to be different as much as possible. You raised in Brownsville, you wind up picking up other people traits and whatever, getting money, being gangster and doing that. I want to leave a legacy for my kids. I want to make sure that they're good when I leave, and I want to show them that you know what, it's not too late for you to do whatever you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? I did it for my mans, and my mans know what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now it's like family. I got kids now to live for now. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's my legacy. I want to make sure they live it on and carry it on.
I got one more of it. Unless you don't got one more. Fill in the blank.
We got a couple. You still gotta get yours. Get yours. Get that.
What a time to.
What a time to.
What a time to.
To be alive, to just be here in general, to be, to have somebody that's there with you, rocking with you, whether it's a loved one, a female, or a nigga, whoever, just to have somebody sturdy with you, rocking with you, you know what I mean? That shit
sturdiness is important right now, right?
Definitely, it's definitely a perfect time for that because shit is falling apart out here, man. Right. The world falling apart, everything falling apart, man. Just families,
friendships,
everything, friendships, families, the world, everything's just falling apart, bro. So if you got somebody that's rocking with you, you know what I mean, keeping it a stack with you, that's real right there.
And would you say that when it comes hold on. Would you say that when it comes to relationships too, as far as
relationships, like not only like a relationship as far as like a guy and a girl, like all relationships, like friendships, family ships,
right?
That's real shit,
right? That's what I'm saying.
All across the board,
all across the board,
that energy needs to be there.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What a time to.
What a time to.
What a time to.
I'm gonna tell everybody my age out there. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers my age. What a time to not have gray hair and be 39 and still do the things I do and how I do it. God motivates me. Y'all won't understand that though. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all follow the big homies or whatever. My big homies, the G.O.D. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all wouldn't understand it though. It's deeper. You know what I mean? That's what keeps me motivated and young. But answer that question again, bro. It was deep.
Listen. Hold on, Hardy. Hold on.
What a time! I'm 39. What a time! I'm 39. What? It's not
what I really want Hardy to really understand is that there are a lot of youths in the hood that feel the same exact way that you feel. That's younger than you. That feel that they can't be themselves and still be accepted in the hood for who they are.
Right, that's why I'm trying to
get
it right.
So followers.
So I could bring y'all with me, man.
Y'all
singers out there, man.
And then they do stupid shit.
We appreciate that.
To be a follower.
I'm trying to get it right.
Like Hardy saying, I'm with love and prosperity. I knuckle up and do this, but what I'm pushing forward
overall
is love and prosperity. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not with the other shit, but I can get on it, but I'm not on it. I'm not living my life that way. See, and the youngins have to know that. You feel me? Because nowadays, youngins feel that if you're not hard, you pussy. Period. The end.
If you don't live out your lyrics,
If
you don't live out your lyrics, then you consider it soft, right?
Yeah, but all those that lived at their lyrics, we can see
the results of what happened to those guys. So it's at a point where you can depict your art, right? But think about your art when you're if you're a writer and you come from where I come from, or you come from where these guys come from, me and Pooday come from, because we come from the same place you fucking come from. Believe that.
Right,
when you fucking writing and shit, think about the shit that you was trying to get through before you got to even that point where you believed in yourself as a talent.
Right, listen. That's why. Listen. That's why I respect. Listen, I respect Hardy's disposition a whole lot. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what we was talking about. Legacy, right? But before I get into all of that,
you got some more?
I got more questions for y'all. Because we got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Let's get back.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Right.
Go back.
Let's get back. Wow. Here we go.
See how deep that was?
Right.
What a time to be.
Like, S.STREET Media. Yo, words with Pooday and Plaga. Press that like button. You already know what it is.
Right.
Yo, check it out.
Like and subscribe, niggas.
Hip hop. what comes to mind? What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say hip hop?
R&B. I want to still keep it alive.
Well,
Hip hop, R&B,
you dedicated to your craft. I can't be mad.
I want to keep it alive.
Keep
Right.
it rocking.
Keep it alive.
So when a student says hip hop, you think
Keep it
R&B.
alive. Yeah,
And top.
hip hop.
R&B.
You already know the vibe,
Yeah,
man.
hip
Come
hop,
on, man.
R&B. It goes hand
Word
in
of
hand.
mother, man.
I dig it. I dig it. Talk to me.
When I hear hip
When you
hop,
hear hip hop, what's the first
honestly,
thing? What's the first thing?
the
that comes to
first
your
thing
mind?
that comes to my head is Prodigy. Just from that song.
Rest in
that-
peace to the
yeah,
God.
rest in peace, definitely to
Rest
the
in peace to the
God.
God. Yeah.
But yeah, like every time I hear the word hip hop, I don't know why, I just get a flash of like the Quiet Storm, and you know that's like the first time I really got to like introduce myself to the word hip hop. You know, I'm like, okay. And then when I'm hearing it, it's just, you know, no matter what, like this has been what 20-something years, almost 30 years since the last time we heard that when that song actually dropped. So coming to now, it's like it's still there. You know, as soon as I
That's
hear
what's
it,
up, man.
That
Yo,
embedded
listen.
that shit in your head.
That resonates.
Yeah, no,
One
that
thing I learned
resonated with
about
him.
being like
Music-
a fan of hip hop,
Yeah.
is that everyone you come across have their own hip hop,
What's hip
has
hop?
their own hip hop
Question.
history and their own
Meaning to it.
drew them
Question.
to hip hop.
Question.
You know what I'm saying? It's
What's
always
hip hop?
different.
What's hip hop right now?
Trash.
No, listen. You're not asking the questions. I got two more questions. You're not asking the questions. Slow down, Hardy. Yo, everything got quiet. Like, what is he doing right now?
Yo, I'm
Yo,
sorry, guys.
Nah. Slow down.
When
Slow
I write,
down.
I don't fucking play when I write.
Yo,
I
slow
don't
down.
play when I write.
Anyway,
I got another question for y'all. They go to this question for y'all. They go to this. Man.
fucking story.
Yo, Hardy, yo, listen. Yo, Plaga. Hold on. Yo, Plaga.
Yo, it's a whole nother.
Hardy try to get us. He
got
try
it.
to get
Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. What's hip hop, baby?
Yo, that was good.
Fucked up.
That was good. All right. Listen. All right.
Anywho,
Another question for you.
Anywho, moving
Ready?
on. Moving on, Chief.
Let's go. When I say the youth, what you think about? When I say the youth, immediately, what's the first thing?
The youth.
The youth.
honestly, when I hear the youth, I think of myself because I heard that word a lot. You know, like especially coming out, like yo, y'all youths and this and that. You know, y'all the youngins, and honestly, I still feel like I'm young, like I'm still a teenager sometimes. But you know, it's just like I guess the inside of me, like my energy, my vibe. Sometimes I still be like, I feel like I'm young, man. But I'm not though. You know, I'm getting up there. You know,
Right.
yeah, that's
Right.
usually what I think about. Something like my father calling me young or somebody calling me, yo, y'all kids, man.
The youth.
The youth.
The youth. My youth.
My youth. Look who boy there.
The youth, man.
What y'all do?
My youth.
I try to stay positive as possible. I get money. I try to show them, we can still get money and still stay out of trouble. Mm-hmm. They don't want to follow that. They just feel like violence is the way, bro. Violence was never the way. My brother taught me, he said, Hardy, what you want to do? You going to get money or you going to go to war? He said, if you go to war, you got to have money to go to war. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to, when you do something, you got to be able to
gotta
go
finance
this way.
the troops.
You got to be able to
The troops
get out of
not working
town.
free.
And,
The army.
Like, you doing all this, you ain't got no bread.
No
You know what
bread.
I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm going to choose to get this bread. So I never let my pride take over me a lot in the hood, though. Like, man, I'm not even going to talk. Like, niggas can say whatever they want to say. But my pride, that's why I'm here today. I'm 39 and I'm here with y'all right now. I'm
Right.
still singing. I'm doing what I got to do right now. Like,
Right.
you can't tell me nothing.
Right.
I was raised in the hardest hood of the... You
In
know what I mean?
America,
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
one of them-
Brownsville.
One
in America.
Definitely,
One of the
definitely,
hardest hoods in America.
definitely top five.
You know what I'm saying?
Hardest hoods in America. Brownsville.
I've been there. I
when
know
you say
what
youth,
the school is.
youth is basically just trying to
And it's
teach
still
my young
gladiator
niggas that
school to
It's still
today.
to this day.
Right now.
Amongst gentrification. Stop the bullshit.
right. You know
It's
what I'm
still
saying?
going down.
So youth, I'm just trying to
Seriously.
show my youth that we can still do this, man. Y'all bugging, man, with all this violent shit, bro.
Right.
Killing me right now with this.
Right.
Respectable.
Right.
Respectfully.
All right.
Definitely.
Now, let me ask you. And you ain't black, so I gotta ask you. So I gotta ask you two separate questions because You black, but you're not black, but you black.
Oh,
You feel me?
black.
Y'all already know. Now we all black. We all black. We all black. Now he's black, but he's black. No,
What the fuck?
slow down because what I'm saying is that
White?
no, he's not white.
No, hold the fuck up.
No, he's not white.
What is he?
But he's Espanol.
What? And what is that?
I know it's black, but I don't know where he might identify himself because I
fuck
know.
is that?
Hold on, I can't identify himself for me.
No, I
like
know you can't.
so we know, you know, like I know.
Wait,
we know
though.
Spanish dudes that's blackanese. We know Spanish dudes that's straight Puerto Rock. Like
Nah, he right.
Or just with the Ricans or just with the Dominicans.
Or some Guala shit. Or some real Gualas. They don't fuck with no Spanish.
The Spanish people that is with the
They
whites.
Spanish, but they fuck.
You feel me? They don't identify with the blacks or the Ricans. They like or the Dominicans. Or
Nah, I definitely get
So-
where you're coming from. Like,
So
I grew up in Crown
my
Heights,
question
man,
was,
like-
my question was,
No.
my question was,
You said it.
go ahead.
No, let him
Go ahead.
answer that. You said
Answer
it.
that.
So
Yeah,
let him answer that. Hold on now.
I'm naturally black, man. I'm born and raised in Crown Heights. Like, you know, that shit is in me, bro. You know, like,
Right.
there's really not too many Spanish people out there, and if there was, like, it wasn't really like they wasn't in
Crown
my
Heights.
circle. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I wasn't bumping.
Yo,
heads
hold
with
on.
them.
I asked Ho one time. We was in the car chilling. I said, "Yo, Ho, is it disrespectful to call a Puerto Rican a guala?"
No.
He was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
Hardy."
Nah.
I was like, "Nah," because I'm like, bro, I need to know what's
Nah.
going on. Because I'm
No,
like,
no, listen.
I've been.
Yeah. No, act, yeah.
No, it's
Good,
not.
right.
So I asked him that, right?
Right.
Oh, you remember I asked him?
Shout out
I'm like, oh, is it
AK.
disrespect?
Now, listen.
my
I'm
nigga
not
AK.
Spanish. It's just like if one of my Espanol homies asked me, like, "Yo, it's okay if I say, yo, my nigga?" And I grew up with him. Yeah, nigga, you good. You can say my nigga all day.
A white person could probably say
Right?
it too, though, bro.
Who?
A white person. I mean, like the homie around us, he chilling. Like,
Nah,
he can't say
No,
it.
you right.
You absolutely
right.
correct. Because we do
No,
have
it's all about
white
the
homeboys.
chemistry.
We do have white
Yeah,
family.
it's all about the chemistry.
We do have white family.
It ain't gonna be no.
It's a different story.
No, you absolutely right. Listen, Hardy, you absolutely right. Listen, it's the chemistry. It's the chemistry. Because if you grow up with a white dude in your hood all your life for 20, 30 years, it's good. You feel what I'm saying? You'll give him a lot of G passes than you give a lot of random white individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Because you grew up with this white individual and you know where he stand and you know his alliance.
But I'm gonna let him know when we go hang out.
Don't fuck around.
This ain't it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chief,
Do this here,
you
bro.
gotta know that you
Yeah,
can't
That's
do this
my
here.
man. Like,
Yeah, but slow down.
Yeah. This ain't it.
Slow down.
No,
Right.
Not
but,
here.
But you know what? What you asked him, and the reason why I was like, yeah, no, I already felt he identified with his roots. Just
No.
because you don't identify, and what I want to say, I don't want to dwell on it.
Okay.
Just because you don't identify with your roots or where you come from, don't mean that's not what it is. You can identify whatever the fuck you want,
Yeah.
but the
It's
world,
called denial.
the world is going to identify you as what you are.
That's
And
like
we
you
can go to
saying
the
you're
next
not
question.
black.
Right.
That's like you saying you not black, bro.
Yo,
Right. So
yo,
we're gonna identify
bro,
you with the
bro,
fuck you
bro,
are. Whatever the
bro,
fuck
bro,
you are.
bro, hello.
I'm an alien. Whatever. I'm green.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
For sure.
I just found out what and who I am a couple years ago.
And what's that? What's that?
I had to ask my brother. I'm like, I was walking around. I'm like, all right, everybody, like, yo, you got this coolie here. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know who the fuck I am, though. I was ready to go to the ancestor.com shit. I was ready to go deep into shit. I need to find out who the fuck I am.
Right.
This coolie here ass nigga.
Right.
So my brother, he's Spanish. He's Puerto Rican, Cherokee Indian, mixed Cherokee Indian with Spanish. And I said, damn, bro, what the hell am I? He said, Hardy, you are Cherokee Indian. I'm like, wow, because my father, he had this afro with waves in it. He never had the afro with the straight puff. He had waves in the shit. No matter how straight you could comb the shit out, it was just waves in the front of that shit.
Right.
And I always remember that shit since I was little. And I just found out that I'm Cherokee Indian.
So
Mixed
shout out to
with
all the Cherokees.
Bayesian.
With Bayesian.
So
Cherokee
listen, you scunt banner boy, you scunt banner boy, you. Hey, you scunt you. But
Geyser.
listen, this is the last question though. So that's what I was saying. So now that we got all that out the way,
No, that was dope.
right?
I like.
So now
I'm glad he explained
that was cool.
That was good.
So now let me ask you,
Explanation, everything.
when
Yeah.
and what are you? You're not. Are you Dominican or are you Puerto
No,
Rican?
I'm 100% Puerto Rican. My father was born
All
out
right.
there.
So when I say Puerto Rican woman, what's the first thing that come to your mind?
I think about my family. I got a lot of females in my family. I got a big female base in my family. So I'll think about my family.
You think about your family?
Definitely.
Nice.
That's what's up.
So when I say black woman, what's the first thing that come to your mind?
Black women.
I love all my black women. I thought you was gonna talk about the Puerto Rican woman. What the fuck, little beans and rice and all that. Shout out to my sister Chucky in the Bammers. You know what I mean? My sister got the ill beans and rice game. You feel what I'm saying? If I get a rest for it, you know what I mean? My sister, she gonna get bread with me.
She gonna get that
You know what I
bread?
mean? You stupid. Like, the fuck? Why you couldn't give me that question? But back to my black sisters, I love them all.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? They hurting out there. They need some R&B from Hardy.
Okay.
They hurting.
What you mean you heard? See, listen. A lot
no.
of black women ain't gonna like
They ain't
that.
gonna like that.
You see? You see what
But
he
we
said?
have- yeah.
You see what he said?
Nah,
he said, "Yo,
Nah,
I feel family."
No,
you
nah.
said
No.
it's different.
I know where Hardy comes from, and I don't want nobody to get his words. I want him to
Don't
explain
listen,
it.
Nah,
I want
ladies and gentlemen.
2
Listen,
seconds.
ladies and gentlemen.
Don't kill my guy. Don't kill my guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know what he's talking about. Plaga's wildin'.
No,
right
I just
now.
said don't kill him. I don't want them to kill him.
Then they might kill you.
What you said? Not me.
No, they might kill you.
I
You
said
doing too much.
Let him explain that.
Right.
They hurting. I'm hurting too.
How they hurting?
Man.
Because I want to know what you think. You ain't answer me. What you think is when you think of black female? He said family. When I said
I
he's
don't know,
Spanish,
like,
I said, yo, what you think
like,
he Puerto Rican? I said, what you think he said
He probably
family?
elaborated.
No, it's not your question.
I don't know, like
It's his question.
I'm a
And
king.
it's like-
I'm a king. I
So
want to
how do
get
you
treated.
feel?
I'm gonna treat her like a queen. I want to get treated like a queen too, man. I mean,
King.
king. Sorry,
Not a queen.
damn. I went left.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Shoot him for that one, bro.
Bang, bang.
Sorry,
Hey.
sorry. Yeah,
Back
y'all
to the
can cut
baby
that. Y'all
case
can cut
we
that
walking.
out.
You
no,
can
man.
unload.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Shoot me
You
for
want to
that
be a
one on
king?
my foot.
Please explain.
So I can walk again.
Explain that
Nah,
one,
we
please,
good, though.
brother.
We
But
good,
like I
though.
said,
My
you
brother.
understand what I'm
Nah,
saying,
real
though,
rap,
bro.
real
You
rap.
feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? I go hard for my lady, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't get that back sometime.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So
You know, but I'm gonna let it out in the music. I'm gonna let it out in the music. You're gonna hear in my music.
you know what?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
You know what's so
You know what
crazy?
I'm saying? I'm not gonna really talk about it, man. You know what I mean? I got a
No,
lot
no,
to
no,
let out.
No, because
I don't want to. No,
hold on.
no.
What he
Pooday.
said? Let me say something.
I want to reiterate what he said. I want to make this
You wanna
point before you
reiterate?
make. No, because
'Cause I wanna say
we,
something to
we've
what
been
he
talking
said.
about this subject though. No,
Right. I have nothing to say to
because
what
this
he
is
said.
fucking words with Pooday and fucking
Yeah.
Plaga now. Listen, I'm a realist and I have a lady, you have a lady, but I'm gonna keep it real. We've been talking about this subject a lot lately, right? And what you just said is just more clarification to the men's side of these things. So I'm really, I swear to God, we really want the realest women, whoever is real enough to really talk real reality without fantasy. You heard what my homeboy just said?
What he said, Bubs.
He said he can't find that. He's looking for from the black woman, but it's all headache. It's all drama. Right now, in the state of the universe, we both have things that we have to get through. The black man and the black woman. It's not just a one-sided thing, but it's more of us than it is women. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I say anything wrong?
I'm single.
You single because you can't find someone who.
I'm saying this live.
Say it live. Let him know.
So we really want to discuss that with some
Yeah.
good
You could-
sisters and some good
like-
brothers. We need to discuss this again.
I want to be happy, bro.
Listen, we need to come to a
I
compromise.
want her to be happy if she see this. I want her
And
to be happy.
you were
Nah,
saying
but
that
listen,
goes
though.
back to what you were saying
Like
that they
true
need
talk,
some
though,
help.
bro.
They need some what? What you say? They need some what?
Nah,
say it,
I'm
bro.
not bashing. I don't want.
Don't
I'm not
bash.
bash.
It's
I'm
not
not
about-
saying they
it's
need
not
help.
bashing.
Listen. First and foremost,
Even
see
if
what
it ain't that
Plaga's trying
word.
to do right now.
I'm not bad.
Plaga's trying to get my man Hardy in some trouble.
No, I'm
my man
not.
Hardy still looking. That's why my man.
I
Hardy
just don't-
said, Hardy said, hold on. Hardy just said, slow down. Slow down. I'm not into the bashing. I'm looking.
I'm not bashing.
He's married. I'm looking. He's
I'm
married.
not bashing.
He's married. And he's
not
talking his
bashing.
shit. And you looking.
I'm saying
that's
that
why he
there's
can talk because he go home to his wife.
No.
Hardy's saying
Still a disconnect
Listen,
between
hold
the
on,
black
hold on,
woman
hold on.
and the black man.
Let me shut
Bottom
this
line.
down. I'm not.
There's a disconnect between the black woman and black man.
I'm not looking for love.
That's what I was asking.
I'm not looking for love.
That's all I wanted to make a point
I told
on.
y'all earlier.
Yeah.
I found my new love, which is music. I sit in the crib and I write this music and I feel good about it. I'm going to the studio now and I feel good about it. The last session that we had, bro. How fast we did them 2 songs? It take us about a couple. No, it took about 4 hours to do 2 songs. We did 3 hours.
I mean, listen,
and
me
2
and
songs.
me and Plaga always
It was
talk
done.
about
We
that.
got to chop it up and you feel what I'm saying.
So you know what y'all got?
So-
Y'all got synergy going on right now, and you absolutely right. Listen, that's not end all and say all. The way you thinking is totally correct. You feel what I'm saying? It's almost like when a female get burnt, and I don't mean burnt STD wise. I mean burnt emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? No, real rap. I mean emotionally. And then y'all females feel that y'all think. I mean, and y'all have the right to think this because of the facade that men put on, that nothing bothers them or affect them. But a lot of things do affect them and bother them. I'm a man. I'm telling you that. You feel me? You cannot sweat everything as a man. But there are certain things that you have to pay attention to. You understand what I'm saying? And as a woman, there are certain things that you have to pay attention to your man. You understand what I'm saying? Point blank, period.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? And then when you're not doing that, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because a lot of females feel that, pardon my French, PUSSY is end all and say all. But it ain't. Like, you can go celibate, and so can a man. So can a man. I could be good. I could do everything else in the book, but fuck right there. I could work out. I could do this. I could do that. I could get into my business. Just like how y'all females be on this shit like, oh, I ain't giving that nigga none. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. It's the same thing.
Let me say something,
so
bro.
Don't think that it's not possible for a man. So stop thinking. And then I'm going to let you get this.
Right.
Stop thinking that the pooms, the pussy, PUSSY, is end all say all when it comes to men nowadays. It's not.
I agree with my twin on that.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's not end all say all. You can keep it.
You can shoot me down, kill
You
me,
keep it.
comments,
But-
whatever.
You keep it. If it caused me a headache and stress
Every real man needs
every
more
day
than
of my
that.
life,
Every
Do I
real
want
man
it?
needs
Do you
more
want
than
it?
that. It's a little bit more.
do you want
No.
it? If it causes you
We not
stress
the
and
thirsty
chaos
niggas paying for
every day,
fans only. We not the fans only era niggas.
Man.
We not them niggas.
I hate myself for talking the way I talk sometimes too. It
You
takes
might
for
be
us.
one of those that-
it takes for
that
us
loves
to
the
get,
abuse.
It takes for us to get this age for us to really think like that.
Are you one of
So
those that love
when
the
you
abuse?
say youth, that's why I talk to my youth.
Right.
Cause I want them to see the vision before they get our age and want them to see something that. But when you talk to them, they don't listen though, bro.
Because
You know what I'm
certain
saying?
lessons have to be lived to
And
learn that.
I'm
The
really
lessons have to be
serious
lived.
on the youth. When you say youth, a lot of questions I probably couldn't answer right, but I could go long with it though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Youth, like
definitely.
you feel what I'm saying?
1 out of 10
Right.
to pick on what you're saying. The rest of them is gonna have to live their lessons out, and it's all about how they
And
survive.
me, I
the
had to
outcome.
learn and live that.
So we
shit
try
out,
to
bro.
teach them the best way to
now that
survive
you
the
learn-
outcome.
So now that you learn to live it out, what is your outcome? What would you give if I'm coming to you, 20 years old? What's your advice for me?
As far as what though?
No, life.
life.
I'm 20.
Well,
Your experience.
Well,
I got that question for you.
I had
and I got
young
the question
dudes.
for him. So
I had
that's
young
the
dudes
question
that
for you.
I had young dudes that come up to me and came for advice about far as with girls and stuff like that. So you know, I could tell you a lot about that. And I was like, bro, listen, you will want to get your money right first. You feel what I'm saying? And you would want to work on you first. stack your bread, get foundated first on you. And damn, bro, I could keep on going with it.
I mean,
It was a lot that I said to a lot
I think
of
right
dudes, you know
there.
what I'm saying?
I think that right there was a jewel. I'm gonna get back to that, but you tell me how you feel.
Honestly, like if I could sit some youngins down and talk with them and get through to them, my word of advice would probably be something like follow your heart at all times. Your gut feelings, all that. It would never lie to you. You know, like you know what's best for you. You know right, you know wrong. You know, so if your heart, your gut feeling is telling you like, nah, this ain't right, it ain't right. If it's telling you, yo, bro, go for it. Go for it.
You know what? I totally agree with that, 100%. Plaga, how many times? How many
Every
times,
time I go
Plaga?
against that motherfucker,
Plaga, how many times, Plaga, we done did that?
It hurts.
How many times? Yeah.
Never go against it
Yeah,
again.
so that's a
First
jewel
shit
right
that
there.
comes to me is the shit I roll
All
with.
y'all
you
that's
heard?
watching, that's a jewel.
Every time
if
I
you
win
feel it in your core,
something bad.
if it ain't right
Yeah.
and you shouldn't be doing it, don't do it.
Never go against that.
Switch
feeling.
up. Don't
Every
do
time
it.
I lost.
It's okay.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? Every time you go
in
against
that
that
shit for
feeling,
me.
you're gonna lose.
That's a fact.
I lost.
Yeah.
He
I
lost.
lost. A lot of losses.
You
with that
lost?
shit. Yeah.
Plenty
You
times.
lost? When you went against that feeling?
I don't play with that kind of
All
fire
that
no
benefit,
more.
Yeah.
all that
You
benefit
learn.
about
Don't
shit
play
is
with
out
that
the
feeling.
window.
That's a fact.
If my body and my vibes ain't feeling them, dub is dub.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man.
Yeah, that's like I don't know how to say it, but that's like it's like a gift from God that He just gave you. Like, yo, look, this is from me to you.
Me to you.
Pay attention to it.
Pay
and
attention.
listen to it and agree with it every time.
There are those that choose to acknowledge it. There are those that don't.
All right.
Some people don't choose to acknowledge
I got
that part.
I got a last question for y'all. Right? And this is it. Brooklyn hip hop.
Brooklyn hip hop.
Fill in the blank. Brooklyn hip hop.
Well, right now at the moment,
How you feel? Brooklyn hip hop.
feel about it?
All I'm
Brooklyn
saying,
hip
that's my statement. Brooklyn hip hop.
Brooklyn is changing, man. It's changing because, like, I'm not even gonna say cause Brooklyn is changing right now, and it's a lot of youngins. They working. A lot of kids, man. I could say kids is working harder than fucking everybody out here right now. Them kids is working. They dropping music back to back, and it's taking over. It's growing. It's getting big.
You the
And it's
first
drill
person that
scene.
I ever heard say that. Like that. Real rap. That the youngest is working.
Yeah, they are.
They putting out music back to back
They
to
are.
back, and they working harder than some of these old heads. And that's just the point blank period.
No.
Go ahead, continue.
You have to.
Yeah, these youngins
I
is
agree with
working,
that.
and being that they working so hard and they so focused on the drill scene. The drill scene is just it's growing right now. Like it's not even about UK no more. Now it's all about out here. Pop Smoke, 5-Yo, this one, that one, and people trying to catch that sound. People trying to build their own sound on the same type of flow with the same beats, and like that. I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn drill kind of like took over the whole music scene right now.
Right.
Let me ask you something.
Agreed.
You young, right? Are you scared to be different because you know the climate of what's going on with the music? Are you scared to be like, you know what? I'm not with the drill. I'm with the real hip hop. This is what I'm doing, and I don't care. So
honestly, no, I'm not scared.
It's a two-part question. Go ahead, answer that.
Like I'm not scared, but sometimes it's more like about catching the wave. The train is coming, so we gotta hurry up and catch that train before we get left off of that train. So that's kind of like my thing with the drill thing. I've been drilling a little something.
All right, and I don't have too much time, but let me ask you something, because this is something that me and my partner went through when we was really getting at it and rapping the thing. Are you in it at this particular time and moment? Is it for the money or is it for the craft? Because there's a lot of money out here to be made.
Definitely.
It's way more money than it was in the 90s and the early 2000s than what it is right now in 2021.
Now this question right here is gonna go back to one of the first questions you asked me with the whole legacy thing.
Right.
Like I'd rather this build me something that when I'm not here, then it will start paying off. Like I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Like
How you feel about that?
Question again, bro? I
Right.
give it to me, so I give it to you right.
Right. The money or the fame?
Money or the
Like right now, right now, it's not about if you're the hardest. It's about what you can do and how much you can generate. So if you in it for the money or the fame?
I'm in it for the money right now. I got a family to feed right now, so
got you.
Yeah, it's really the money. But I'm gonna still give you great music though. That's first though. I don't really care about the money though. It's the long term. It's the long term in this shit right now. I'm just want to. I don't care to give you just good music right now. I give you all my good music right now for free. Mm-hmm. But I still got mad stories to tell. Right. I ain't been locked up. I could give you mad stories about everybody that been locked up, came back and forth. I'm been here.
That's what's up.
Right.
I've been here, so I got stories.
That's a fact, Plaga.
That's what's up.
How you feel about that, Plaga?
They both gave good answers, and being honest, I agree with both of their answers because it's a little bit of money, it's a little bit of love for the craft, but at the same time, you have to love your craft to think you're gonna get money off of it.
Right? Yeah, I agree with that.
Fucking craft is trash. You ain't getting shit off the shit. Anywho, really though, your shit trash. Ain't nothing on the motherfucker. Niggas be violent. Don't get this shit twisted, dog. I'm telling y'all niggas, don't get this shit twisted, dog. Y'all niggas be having this shit twisted, dog. Bro, I'm telling y'all, don't get this shit twisted. Niggas be, cause I love the craft, I'm gonna blow. No, nigga.
Right.
Trust me. Go think that shit over. Appreciate y'all. Yo, we appreciate y'all coming out. Once again, before we get off, shout out y'all handles. Shout out where they could check for your music. Whatever's coming up next. Here y'all go.
Yes, sir.
And I want to end them off with this little.
Yeah, no, we're gonna end that. Once you give your shout outs, you give your last your location where they can check your music, your latest single, wherever.
Both of y'all.
Hardy Boy, SoundCloud, Hardy Boy, YouTube. Holla at him, disrespect, my nigga.
Yeah, you could find me on Instagram at Straight Disrespect, STR8.
All
Disrespect.
platforms, my boy. All platforms.
Find me on all
right
platforms. Matter of fact, just Google me, man. Just go to Google, type in Straight Disrespect.
I'll be there in a minute.
It'll all pop up, man.
All platforms.
Man, shout out to Straight Disrespect, Hardy Boys. Check them out. IG, Facebook.
Definitely go check that Freedom
all
joint
platforms.
out.
Check out the new shit, Freedom. You already know what it is.
Now. We've been out for like 2 months.
Let's get that traction
almost
on that Freedom.
On that Freedom
you
joint.
You already know what it is.
Make sure y'all tap in.
S.STREET Media.
Yo.
Let's go, y'all. Clap it up. Clap it up for the guests,
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode
of Words with Pooday and
Plaga.
Sometimes
you
and you
and you
and you
and you.
My joint is playing.
And you.
Hardy Boy. You already know. Let's go. Baby, do you wanna chill? Do you wanna stay? Welcome to my crib. I just wanna show you things. You've been on my mind, girl. I wanna ease your pain. Yeah. The love we get, it's gonna be so amazing. It's 3:15. I've been waiting patiently. You've been on my mind. I'm the one that I can make you feel right. I'm gonna show you something. Girl, you know I'm loving. Let me show you something that's on my mind. Yeah. Girl, sit back. Forget about your past. I know we treat you right. Come up here and let me hold you tight. Yeah. Girl, I'm not camping. Let's make it happen. I'ma show you something. I'ma treat you right. Baby, do you wanna chill? Do you wanna stay? Welcome to my crib. I just wanna show you things. You've been on my mind, girl. I wanna ease your pain. Yeah, the love we get, it's gonna be so amazing. 9 o'clock, I can't stop penetrating. The love we make, yeah. Now you know I'm not stopping. Feel so good, I'm licking. Tryna let me say something. I'ma treat you right. Baby, do you wanna chill? Do you wanna stay? Welcome to my crib. I just wanna show you things. yeah. The love we get, it's gonna be so amazing. Driving slow, 20 down the road, hit the bump, that booty go crazy. Everything boutique, my little freak, looks like my lady. I'm gonna show you something now, girl, I'm not funny now. Let me show you something, I'ma treat you right.